it's kind of a poem and a song teacher, right? So hopefully he'll perform one of these for us. Paul Siegell, also from Philadelphia. Paul Siegell.
Thank you. All right, and everyone do me a favor. Everyone, you rub your... That's all, thanks. Sure, is it? That good? Yeah? All right, so there we go. You might also like. Today's BBC hyperlink headline reads, Buddhist monks protest against time. This moment, this now, it tastes like we spent the past 20 minutes dissecting the anatomy of a piñata. Scrumptiousness aside, all the clocks in Prague couldn't undermine the typography of every poster that's ever boasted, waiting for Godot. In the next gallery over, the curator is measuring a sculpture composed of cracked open brown eggshells. Will you sit with me a smidge? I don't want to be alone while I watch the sculpture struggle. Your lily smells fantastic, an old baked flower lamp. And we come home smelling like smoke. I want a beatnik, no-libs hellhole. For how many deaths have I been alive? Internet access in an igloo. Koalas at risk from toxic eucalyptus leaves. Bristled brushes played a snare, and neither you can get into either one. Beer now! Step lively, English, strong like ant. Moth sounds at which I can no longer light. But maybe that's just me reading into it like a bike messenger's dry cleaning bill. Or not. I've answers to unmask. Train Anastasio? These so-called dues are becoming expensive. Genres of music like regions of country. They are shipped to you as eggs, and will be hatching by the time you receive them. Impractical wows. Is there really a dogma for all these domain names? The online lifetime of Facebook falsehoods? I just exploded on a toilet. 2 New Mexican quarters and a cloud of birds. A highly motivated specialist with a degree in an avalanche of happenstance. And how the hell did I ever parachute with such blessedness? From sudden death overtime into the off-season, an Egyptian belly dancer conceals her ISIS wings. Of all the deals from Camp Kaleidoscope is only print on page, but more than just ink and mutilated forest. Life's all over the place. A jazz trombone, a teacher's tombstone, an op-ed for optimism. The thing about the trombone is it has no frets, a trail bereft of cairns. The upright bass alike feels like I hopped in, snuck inside the show. I'm tempted to see how long it can last. So anyone ever go to the TLA in Philly? My Philly peeps. November 17th, 2005, Galactic at the TLA. Word moves, tour words, words with eyes open and mouths about to. Direction words. Start here, head down, turn left, up. 2 miles in a U-turn, retrace, turn right. Grocery list words, pick this up and this. Don't forget this. Put a re before new. After a space, add Orleans. And crushed, you've got memorial words, constructive words. The t-shirt words of a saxophonist in a quintet from a mending Delta City. Jazz funk, yeah, word fusion, song building, song storing, rockin', crowds of words. True word wings and roll word concerts. Word tickets to word parties. Eventful words and all the words attended. Cute girl words. Stunning loveliness word eyelashes. Applaud for word rhythms and bold word drumming. Beat controlling time words. Bouncing towering wow words. That moly is holy wow words. With knowledge of not enough words, you gotta allow the wows. But where do all these words come? Useless words, instrumental only words, words picked out of the crowd. There are bands I love that never sing a word. Alright. So, I'm gonna get a little more ridiculous. My prostitute is cheating on me. My prostitute, she's cheating on me. My processed chicken's all shaped like breasts. My stock market profits are demanding I share with you. My rope-a-dope coping skills are nothing to joke about. My 2-year-old's testicles are ready to see you now. Drop! My plan is to hopscotch straight to apocalypse. My rock and roll dreams kick it thickly, prickly, oh, the slippery. My bottle of scotch is smoky seductiveness. My cockatiel's feathers are softness to nipple tips. My Loch Ness monster will ride you like Pegasus. Your Grace. My apothecary's pills roll like ecstasy for hours. My spotted dick pudding is served warm for the tongue. My desire to crop dust break straight for the farmer's market. My childish potty mouth won't get washed out with soap. My job as a poet is to blow you a kiss, the risk. All right. October 19th, 1996, PHiSH, at the Marine Midland Arena in Buffalo, New York. Paul's in baggy brown corduroys, patchwork down the flares. Toga is rocking stilts of black and white houndstooth patterned pants. Paul's a coop dancing a DB quip doob dab. Toga's a doob dancing a QP drug coop quickstep. Paul's PQs are on bites of boom. Toga's BDs are on even more bites of boom, still some shake in his teeth. Paul's boom goes a drub QPDB, quince pie, QPDB. Toga's pow flows a quip DBQP, porcupine, DBQP. Paul's mouth still kind of tastes like pirates invaded with pancreatic cancer. Toga's mouth sequesters ship of fantastic ants typed across the toilet paper. Paul's see feeling. Toga's feel wheeling in the visible, edible air. Paul's starting to reel in more than what second set has ever felt like before. Toga's chomping down the sushi like a beardo with the demeanor of a dinosaur. Paul's dancing pant legs slither, flap around, and crawling into crazy. Toga's feeling like the synonym of a word he can't quite put his lighter to. Paul's quiver. Toga's dance. Paul's serene's unseen, skitzing for bug-repellent anti-venom snake injections. Toga's dance. Paul's dance is drenched in the transcendent sweat of the all-too-new unusual. Toga's evened out, is scratching his beard in fluff-head love with everything. Paul's chords, they've got him worried that they've evolved. Toga's toga woga boga in the benefits of such developments of depth perception. Paul's skidding continues, is forced to pause, and then forced to sit. Toga's care knows that Paul never sits at PHiSH unless it's something serious. Paul's bugging out, ready to rip him off, but doesn't want to be the naked guy. Toga's spoken, settle down, Paul, does. Oh, thank goodness, exactly, just that. What the hell? Thanks.
All right. So, I'm wearing the shirt, I made the shirt. I also made this shirt. R-A-I-N-I-N-R R-A-I-N-I-N-I-J-I-J-I-J-I-H R R-A-I-N-I-N-R Wildlife Expert. All right. Thanks. It's called Poem Emergency Room. I'm gonna change the tone for a second. This is a found poem. It was in the New York Times on July 18th, 1912. It's 101 years ago. It's from my grandfather, Ben Siegell. And it's called Suicide in the Subway. Young man jumps in front of train at 59th Street. A young man about 32 years old who the police say is Sam Siegell of 113 St. Mark's Place threw himself in front of a southbound subway train in the 59th Street station about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon and was killed. The motorman, James Strock, saw Siegell fall and immediately put on the brakes, but 2 cars had passed over the body before the train could be stopped. Then the body was taken from between the rails where it lay, and patrolman James Wall of the 68th Street station was called in from the street above. There had been 2 spectators of the act on the platform, but they had disappeared. So the motorman Strock was the only witness. In the pockets of the dead man were found pictures of a baby, several letters in Romanian, and $2 in money. We've come for your birth of wordplay. This is for Roy and JP Rosenbaum. Anyone recognize those names? JP Rosenbaum? Sorry. When I lived around the corner from them, but they've been on People magazine covers and stuff. When I was cut from hers, I made a sound and was given to him, and they made me a sound. They gave me growth and made sounds so I can sound more like them. Many others came with every shining, and I made sounds with others old and new to sound. Leaks happened when sounds happened, when it was hard to see. When others made the sound of the sound that I was made, I made the yes of sound. Strange, and then okay, when someone else said yes to the sound that I was made, because I listened enough to know that that sound was mine, but also his and shared. Every shining gave me growth, and one shining, I was with another who was made the sound that I identified, but instead of it being the first sound that he was made, it hid in the middle. For he also honored a third, a last, a brand, and sharing that with a bigger other who shared such care with him, who being bigger called me, P.A. you smell. All right, last one. So I need you to finish what I'm saying here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Schlemiel, Schlemazel. House and Pepper Incorporated. What the hell is House and Pepper? It's a traditional German stew. It's a raised rabbit with onions and wine, and thickened with the animal's blood. Right? This is called My Embryonic, Drama of Love, and it's for Christophe. Okay. 1. Rhyme, sculpt, sky, beacon style excite. Hey, curl surfer. Hook shape, launch, slouch, elbow, totem, zephyr, everell. Time, glide, buckle, gyrate, rhythm, sculpt, gyrate, till. Laverne orders bunny and onions. Shirley, the chicken, coke and pigeon. 2. Oxcart, polka mascot. Cougar womb awoken. Scurry, baboon gauze, karma sculpt. In a wormy walrus puke saloon. 3. Didn't like it. It was okay. Liked it. Really liked it. It was amazing. 4. Unbuckle Chuck Berry. Sonic kicks. Voluptuous Eureka baboon. Testes to ovaries to womb. 5-4-3 a double play. Around the horn a cockamamie penis band. PETA. That's the Pet Shop Boys. Have you heard? To change their name. Chatty Walrus Booster Raft Puddle Panda 5. Oh, by the 5th time I typed live. 5. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0,
comma 0, 0, 0, comma 0, 0, 0, comma 0, 0, 0, dot 0, 0. There you go. See what I'm saying? That made more sense. 6. Decaf, swivel chair the umpire, rerun the embryo, send work order to the webmaster, Milwaukee Womb. Tell him Vava Boom is having a hard time working the keyboard. Kabbalah, cicada, feral, comma, cuckoo, editor. I don't know my blood type. 7. And the balls on this fetus! It keeps eating my internet connection. Damn pinatas and their comma armadas. Eureka, excite the zygote to steady the editor, steady the rat. Squiggy, spunks. Hello. Greasy, he types a comment to his due. Well, Laverne, she burns for her curve. Splicing humble thumper upchuck gumbo with red wine splashes of slug stew puke. Oh, the bunnies! Oh, the yum! But now some biotech biatch is all up in my biznatch, clumsy chicken dripping. So no, it's no wonder that Shirley's out chopping an ox cart chock full of onions to the quietude of pigeon coops. Baka! 8. Cuckoo, comma of the womb. I'll give you all my defective chromosomes for your oddish English sales pitch recipe. Heard it served the quirkiest use of curlicues that House Pepper Incorporated has conceived in years. Thanks.